Welcome back to Auto Street. Imagine pulling up in a car that transforms not just its mood, but its very shape. The Audi Skysphere doesn't just turn heads, it morphs from a sleek grand tourer to a nimble sports roadster at the push of a button. That's the promise of Audi's latest concept, previewing the future of progressive luxury. At full stretch in its autonomous grand touring mode, this beauty extends to just over 5.19 meters, offering expansive comfort sweeping presence and level 4 self-driving capability that allows the steering wheel and pedals to vanish into the dash. Slide into sports mode and the car retracts by 250 millimeters, dropping in height by 10 millimeters to sharpen its stance and shift into a full driving experience. Every curve has purpose. Inspired by the classic Porsche 853 with its long hood and voluptuous arches, the Skysphere marries retro proportions with futuristic flip. Its flared wheel arches and long bonnet frame a low, slung cockpit, and at sport height of just 1.13 meters, it hugs the road, optimizing aerodynamics and lowering center of gravity. At the front, what once was a grille is now a border display of white LED capable of animated sequences, welcoming you, signaling mode changes, delivering light shows. The rear mirrors that with a full-width LED panel, shifting signatures that reflect the Skysphere's dual personalities. One of the most striking technical details is the variable wheelbase, achieved with electric motors and telescoping elements that slide the body and frame forward or backward to morph length and ride height seamlessly. This affects not just the look, but the drive. Longer and taller equals laid-back luxe. Shorter and lower equals an agile, driver-centric sports ride with a sharp turning radius, thanks also to rear-wheel steering. Step inside and you enter a realm of transformation. In GT mode, this cabin becomes a digital lounge, light, open, free of traditional controls. The steering wheel and pedals retract, while a sprawling widescreen touch display spans the dash 4 feet, 14-15 inches wide by 7 inches high, showing streaming content, video calls, or infotainment. Small touch panels in the doors manage climate. Materials are luxuriously sustainable. Microfiber upholstery, eucalyptus wood, synthetic leathers, all giving off an Art Deco vibe that whispers first-class travel. Switch to sport mode and the cockpit recalibrates into ergonomic perfection for the driver. Controls slide forward. The console repositions, the steering wheel and pedals return to your fingertips. The whole layout molds to match your every move. Underneath, Audi's adaptive air suspension with 3 independent chambers smooths the ride when you're cruising or tightens up for spirited acceleration. It lowers the vehicle by 10 ms for better aerodynamics and uses navigation input and active control to adjust each wheel's response to road imperfection. Performance isn't just show when in sport mode. That rear-mounted electric motor unleashes around 624 HP or 465 kW with 750 Nm of torque and pushes the concept from 0-100 km/h in about 4.0 seconds. Its unburdened architecture. The battery, expected to exceed 80 kWh, is placed behind the cabin and in the tunnel, optimizing the weight distribution, roughly 40-60 front to rear for excellent handling. Range? In GT guys, around 310 miles. 500 km WLTP, ideal for long, serene drives. As for pricing, the Audi Skysphere is purely a concept, not on sale, no MSRP, no official production specs. But think of it as a preview of premium price zones, ultra-luxury, cutting-edge, likely within the high-end EV segment that sits above typical luxury sedans. If anything like it ever reaches production, expect it to command the kind of pricing reserved for niche luxury offerings, probably well into 6 figures. Through the lens of Auto Street, the Skysphere is more than a car. It's a statement. It's telling us this is where automotive luxury meets innovation, autonomy, and design artfully. Rather than just look fast, it looks alive and aware, ready to serve as a driver's thriller or a tech-supported sanctuary. If this feels futuristic, that's the point. Audi isn't promising we'll all drive shape-shifting roadsters by 2026, but it's showing what's possible. Mode-based transformations, interiors that pivot between lounge and cockpit, vehicle as experience platform rather than transport device. That vision is what the Skysphere is selling us. Thanks for tuning in on Auto Street. I'd love your thoughts. What did you find most mind-blowing about the Skysphere? Leave a comment below, and if this video sparked your imagination, hit that like button. Until next time.